And 2 strikes here to Starling Marte. Fly ball down the right field line. Acuna chasing it and gets there. Right in front of the foul line. And that is out number 1. Take a look at the Mets starting lineup. You just saw Starling Marte, Jeff McNeil, and Brandon Nimmo will round out the top 3. In the middle, we have Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, and Francisco Alvarez. And the bottom 3 is Ronnie Mauricio, DJ Stewart, and Brett Beatty. Here for the Mets, currently 6 games under 500 in the National League East. Here's Jeff McNeil, who takes outside ball 1. McNeil having a great year, batting .311 on the season. 1 home run under his ledger, 13 RBIs. He is a Braves killer over the past couple seasons. Nobody on with 1 out here in the first. From Gotham in New York. Strike 1, 1-1. One pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. On the ground at foul, he is now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out here in the home first. America's game of the week just underway between these 2 NL East rivals. That one misses just inside, and it's 2-2. Two struck him out. Breaking ball at the knees froze him, and that's out number 2. Good start here for Bryce Elder. And now with 2 out, nobody aboard, that'll bring in Brandon Nimmo. .279 batting average coming into play today, and a swing and a miss at a ball. And it's 0-1. 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the season for Nimmo. As Bryce Elder looks to set down the Mets 1-2-3. A .793 OPS for Nimmo. Checked his swing and went around, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch from Elder, misses just downstairs. 1-2. 2 young pitchers going at it here tonight. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce's wild offering and a foul ball. Another Deuce's wild offering from Elder is slapped the other way and past Arcia for a base hit. So Brandon Nimmo keeps the inning alive. A base hit the other way. 95 miles an hour off the bat, and the Mets get their first base runner here with 2 out in the opening inning. Now that'll make way to the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. Crowd loud here early at Citi Field. Ball 1 to Pete. 12 home runs on the season, 27 RBIs. He's been driving in runs like it's nobody else's business. He's got a runner on first here with 2 out in the first. 1-0 pitch. The other way, right into the glove of Matt Olson, who steps on the bag. And the Mets' 2-out hit does not come to pass. 1 left for the Mets, and we're scoreless after 1 here in New York. Back here at Citi Field, we're through 1 inning with no score. Both teams left a base runner on base in the opening inning. And now Matt Olson will stand in to lead things off here in inning number 2 in a scoreless game between these 2 NL East rivals. 3 games set that split 1-1. And the first pitch to Matt Olson is inside 1-0. Pitch and a swing and a miss, 1-1. Mike Fillmore calling balls and strikes. Rusty Valentine is our ace. Good for 8th in the National League. As he stands in here with 1 out, nobody aboard. Takes strike 1 on the outer half of the plate. Off the plate that time in the other batter's box, and it's 1-1. Riley batting .324 on the season. He's been an on-base machine here for the Atlanta Braves in the 5-hole. Good roster all the way up and down. Riley slaps this one for a base hit to left field in front of Brandon Nimmo. And the Braves get a one-out base runner here in the second, their first hit of the night. And now that'll make way to the Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna. One out with one on. And Ozuna fouls that one straight back, 0-1. 6 home runs, 20 RBIs on the season, .237 batting average. Longtime vet now with the Atlanta Braves. The 0-1 in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Crowd roars, and it's 0-2. Just missed downstairs. Good take by Ozuna. Not a bad pitch there on an 0-2 from Senga. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Austin Riley, the runner at first. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. A high cutter, got it. And Ozuna goes down swinging for out number 2. And the second strikeout for Senga. And now Adam Duvall. Struggled at the plate this year so far. .183 average coming in as he takes a strike. 16 RBIs and 5 home runs on the season for Duvall. Runner on first here with 2 out. And Duvall slaps that one foul quickly, 0-2. Swinging a foul ball into the seats on the right side, and they'll do it again at 0-2. Riley, the runner on over at first here with 2 out. The 0-2 pitch just downstairs, 1-2. Senga for Cy Young. That fan is a Senga fan. ERA up over 7 for Senga on the season so far. A ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. He got him to chase it outside. And the side is retired. Braves strand 1 here in the second. We're scoreless halfway through inning number 2 from Citi Field. Home half of inning number 2 here at Citi Field. Baseball night in America continues here with Francisco Lindor leading things off for the Mets against Bryce Elder, who threw a 17-pitch first inning. Strike 1 to Lindor to start this inning out. 21 RBIs on the season for Lindor, 3rd on the Mets. As that one's outside, 1-1. Mets just have not had the pitching to back up their offense. Their offense has actually been pretty good, but pitching is what has struggled. Here's a ground ball towards shortstop in Orlando Arcia, and he will make the play to first, 1 away here in the second. 3 pitches to retire the leadoff man, Francisco Lindor, and that'll make way now here to Francisco Alvarez. Even 300 average on the season, 10 home runs, tied for 6th in the National League. First pitch to him is downstairs, 1-0. One of 3 Mets is Alvarez with an average at or over 300. One inside, nearly hit him, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Two one on the ground, right side this time, Ozzie Albies. Easy flip to first in time, 2 out. Couple ground outs here in the second inning for Bryce Elder. Now that'll make way to Ronnie Mauricio. The young fella's got 3 homers on the season, 12 RBIs. 220 average in minimal plate appearances. First pitch to him with 2 out. He's in there for a strike, 0-1. Just off the end of the bat, quickly, 0-2 here from Bryce Elder. Strike 3 called outside corner, a 3-pitch strikeout of Mauricio to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mets as we head to the third here on America's Game of the Week. Start of the third inning here from New York. Sean Murphy set to lead things off here for the Braves. The catcher for the Atlanta Braves, batting just $195 on the season to this point. 14 RBIs and 9 home runs. Hole one downstairs. 8-9-1 due up here for Atlanta. As we're about to go through the order for the first time here in this game. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strike there right at the knees. 1-2 the count. Swinging a foul ball. Murphy stays alive. Game one was a pitcher's duel. Braves won 2-0 on Friday evening. Yesterday was a shootout, but the Mets won 11-9 in extra innings. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Murphy, good take, full count. The newest member of the Braves, Jarred Kelenic, waits on deck. He homered twice in yesterday's loss. Three balls and 2 strikes to Sean Murphy. Swinging a fly ball, hooking into the seats off the netting foul, 3-2. Another 3-2. Inside ball 4. Good at bat there from Sean Murphy to start things out here in the third, and the Braves have their third base runner of the game. And now Jarred Kelenic, who homered twice yesterday, stands in. First pitch swing on the ground towards second, could be 2. Flip to Lindor for 1. On to first, a double play. Second double play. The Mets have turned today. And there's 2 outs just like that. 4-6-3, they roll it up, and now back to the top. Here with Ozzie Albies, who got hit by a pitch to start the game. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
15 RBIs on the season for Albies, an OPS at 779, average at 257. Checked his swing for a strike, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, and it's hitter's count to Albies, 2-1. Trying to get revenge after that first inning in which he got hit by a pitch to start the game. Hitter's count, the 2-1. Downstairs, 3-1. Orlando Arcia waits on deck. Slap foul, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes now here with 2 out. Kodai Senga ready for the payoff. And he swung and missed that ball forward. It's a strikeout. Ozzie Albies is retired, and the Braves are out of the third. Still with just 1 hit as we head to the bottom half of inning number 3. Bottom 3 here in New York. DJ Stewart set to lead things off here for the Mets. 8-9-1 due up here for New York. In a scoreless game, both of these pitchers settling in very well. Coming in, we had some questions on whether or not this would be an offensive affair or not, with the ERAs being where they are at the moment for these 2 starting pitchers, but both of them only giving up 1 hit so far. And they're looking pretty good through the first couple innings. Quickly, 0-2, and a ground ball to Olson at first. Easy play for the big fella over there. There's 1 away here in the third. Leadoff man's retired by Bryce Elder, and that'll make way to Brett Baty, the 9-hole hitter. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, 230 batting average. As the sun begins to set now here over the top of Citi Field. Beautiful night for baseball here on Baseball Night in America. First pitch is outside, 1-0. 6 runs over the past 10 games for Baty. Nobody on with 1 out. Breaking ball in there. It's 1-1. Checked his swing. He went around on a changeup, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up left side. Riley will give it a look. Foul territory. Under the warning track. He reaches over and makes the catch. Austin Riley right up against the fence. Makes the catch for out number 2. Reached over into the camera well, makes the catch. And there's 2 away here in the 3rd for Starling Marte in the top of the order. Takes ball 1. 0 for 1 of the fly out back in the 1st inning for Marte. Just 2 home runs on the season for the Mets leadoff man. Right down the middle, 1-1. On the ground towards the middle, and that's going to sneak through past the diving Olbies base hit. Second Mets hit here in the 3rd inning, and there's a runner on with 2 out. Now Jeff McNeil, the Braves killer, over the past few seasons, stands in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner on first with 2 out here against Bryce Elder. First pitch to McNeil is downstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. The 2-time All-Star, 2019 and 2022, stands in with a runner on and 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd in a scoreless game. Fouled at the plate, 1-1. One off the plate. Hitters count now to McNeil at 2 balls and a strike. Marte, the runner on over at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. The 2-1 pitch is hammered right field. Acuna will get there. Hung up for him just enough. And Acuna gets there to retire the side. Mets strand another runner on base as we head to the middle innings. Still scoreless here in New York. Start of the 4th inning here from Citi Field. 2, 3, and 4 due up here for the Atlanta Braves, starting with Orlando Arcia. It'll be Arcia, Acuna, and Matt Olson here in the 4th in a scoreless game. Senga at 43 pitches to start the 4th. Pitch count not a problem to this point as Arcia takes ball 1 inside. At the knees, a strike, 1-1. Senga's looked good. Both pitchers came in with an ERA up over 7. Senga's given up just 1 hit. Elder's given up just 2. Foul back and out of play, 1-2. Outside and down, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Arcia, leading things off here in the 4th. The 2-2 on the ground and foul. Arcia will see a 6th pitch of this at-bat. Good job leading things off here in the inning. Trying to get on base for the power bats coming up behind him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. And a good catch by the ball boy over there. Pitch number 50 is outside, and it's full count. Good at bat here from Arcia with Acuna waiting on deck. On the ground, back towards the middle. Over a couple steps is Lindor, and the throw to first is inside by half a step, and there's 1 away here in the 4th. Now with nobody on and one out, here's Ronald Acuna, who struck out back in the opening inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Braves haven't stolen a ton of bases this year. 4 stolen bases for Acuna leads the team. 1-0 pitch, slapped the other way and foul, 1-1. 2 dangerous hitters at the plate and in the on-deck circle with Acuna followed by Matt Olson. One pitch off the end of the bat, and it's 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. He just missed it. Acuna wants that one back, and McNeil will make the catch for out number 2. There's actually Brandon Nimmo out there on the left, excuse me. 2 out here in the 4th. And nobody aboard here for Matt Olson. First pitch is just downstairs, 1-0. As much of a shift as you can have here this year. Lindor playing basically behind second base here. 1 ball and no strikes, and inside 2-0. There's a strike fastball right there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count to Olson, and he hammers that one foul, and it's 2-2. 103 miles an hour off the bat on that laser beam. And it's even at 2-2. The deuces are wild here for Kodai Senga. And Olson, an emergency swing, stays alive. Matt Olson trying to keep things alive here in the 4th for the Atlanta Braves. Another deuces wild offering. And it's full count, 3-2. Austin Riley would be next. The payoff. Swinging a ground ball, just fouled. They'll do it again. Just did get a piece of it. Good at bat here from Olson. We'll see a 9th pitch. And they're getting that pitch count up for Senga. 63 pitches now here in the 4th. 22 total pitches in the inning. Number 23 is another foul ball. We'll see a 10th pitch of this at bat. Another payoff here from Senga. And it's ball 4. Great at bat there from Matt Olson. On the 10th pitch, he draws a walk, and the inning will continue here to the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. 1 on with 2 out here in the 4th in a scoreless game. First pitch inside, 1-0. 329 batting average on the season for Austin Riley. 1 for 1 today with a base hit. 1-0 is inside, and it's 2-0. Good at bats here by the Braves in this inning. It started off with Arcia, who worked a count full before he grounded out. And Olson had a 10 pitch at bat, and now Riley's ahead 3-0 with Ozuna waiting on deck. .30 takes a strike, and it's 3-1. See if Riley has the green light here on 3-1. I imagine he does with the way he's been hitting. He does, and he grounds it to 3rd. And that will retire the side. Took a lot of pitches, but Senga gets out of the inning unscathed. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score here in New York. We welcome you back here to Citi Field, Baseball Night in America. The game of the week here on a Sunday evening as the sun begins to set over Citi Field. It's the Mets and the Braves in an NL East rivalry matchup. Both of these pitchers looking good to this point, no score. As we start the bottom of the fourth with the heart of the Mets order due up here, starting with Nimmo. And he scolds the first pitch into center, and it's hung out there. Enough for Adam Duvall to make the catch. One pitch, one out here to start the fourth. And now the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 of the ground out back in the first. In there for a strike on the inside half of the plate, 0-1. 27 RBIs for Alonso. And he fouls that one off the fence, and it's nothing in too quickly. 45 total pitches here in the fourth for Bryce Elder. He's looked good to this point. And the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Alonso turns on this one. That is a foul ball just to the left of the base. And it's 1-2. And a strikeout. Bryce Elder blows it right by him. And there's 2 away on his third strikeout of the game. Alonso swings right through it. Here's Francisco Lindor. Quickly 2 out. And nobody aboard here in the fourth. Outside ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Grounded out back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. He's ahead in the count here. 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody on, 2 out in the fourth. Scoreless. As pitch number 50 from Elder is chopped foul, and it's 1-1. Homered in yesterday's game. He had 3 RBIs in that thrilling game that went into 10 innings. As Lindor hammers this one towards the gap, left center field. Duvall going back, and he makes the running catch. Beautiful jump by Adam Duvall. He gets there on the warning track. And the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Mets as we head to the fifth. Start of the fifth inning here in New York. Over halfway through this game now, scoreless between these 2 rivals. Base running has been hard to come by. Neither team has had a runner past first base in this game. As Ozuna takes a strike to start the inning, 0-1. Downstairs, 1-1 to Ozuna, leading things off here in the fifth. 6, 7, 8 due up here for Atlanta. Shot back towards the middle, could be a tough play. Lindor gets there, off balance throw, got it. Not very much speed coming up the first baseline from Marcell Ozuna. And a good play by Lindor to start the inning, 1 out. And now Adam Duvall, who made that excellent running catch to end the last half inning. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch inside, 1-0. Adam Duvall was here in Atlanta. He left, he went to the Boston Red Sox, and then came back here to the Atlanta Braves. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-1. 1-1, Duvall fouls it away, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody aboard here in the fifth. A ground out by Ozuna to start the inning. Now Duvall's got a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Pulled the string on him on the fourth ball at 84 miles an hour. 5th strikeout of the game for Senga, and there's 2 away here for Sean Murphy. Two out, nobody on. Murphy attacks the first pitch and fouls it away, 0-1. Second year with the Braves after traded over with Matt Olson. coming over as well. No balls and 2 strikes. Murphy trying to protect the plate, and he does. He fouls it off. Another 0-2 pitch. Swinging another foul ball out of play. Over the top of the Mets dugout, and it's 0-2. Murphy trying to protect the plate again. 0-2 the count. Just missed outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Murphy. Downstairs, and he's worked it even now at 2-2. And the deuces are wild here for Kodai Senga. Downstairs, he's worked it full, 3-2. Jared Kelenic waits on deck. Good at bat here from Murphy. Works it back full. The 3-2 is a ground ball to the left side. And it's handled over there. Throw across is in time. And the side is retired. Bridge go down 1-2-3 again. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless. 6-7-8 due up here for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez leading things off here in the home 5. Still scoreless here from New York. It's been a pitcher's duel from the very start. And the first pitch to Alvarez is outside, 1-0. 2 for 5 yesterday with 2 home runs, including the walk-off winner in the 10th inning. Inside 2-0. Pitch, grounded foul, 2-1. Hitter scout to Alvarez, and it's a ground ball towards the middle. Arcia will get there. Off balance from shallow center, he got it. Beautiful play by the Braves shortstop Orlando Arcia, and there's one away here in the 5th. Now here is Ronnie Mauricio, who is 0 for 1 to the strikeout back in the 2nd. Batting average just over 200 at 217. 682 OPS, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 5th. 0-1. In there for a strike, 1-1. Two, strike 3 called, inside corner. Throws him with the changeup, and there's 2 away. 4th strikeout for Bryce Elder. So quickly, 2 out now. Here's DJ Stewart. 0 for 1 of the ground out back in the 3rd. First pitch in there for a strike, another changeup, and it's 0-1. Downstairs, 1-1. Outside hitters count, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count here to DJ Stewart, 2-1. And a foul ball makes it 2-2. Deuce's wild offering here from Bryce Elder. Downstairs, full count. 9-hole hitter Brett Beatty waits on deck. Payoff pitch from Elder is chopped foul. They'll do it again. Another payoff and a fly ball well hit right field. Acuna going back, and it is off the top and gone! DJ Stewart, just enough to get out of here. And the Mets take the lead as they break the ice. DJ Stewart turned on this ball and it was a laser beam. I didn't know if it had the height to get out, and it hit the top of the wall and went over. 381 feet, and the Mets take the lead. Strike to follow up by Bryce Elder. Here's Brett Baty, who takes a strike. It's 0-1. Did not think that ball had enough to get out, but it just kept on carrying and just snuck over the wall. Ground ball to second for Ozzie Albies. Good bounce back for Elder, but not before the Mets break the ice first. DJ Stewart, a home run to right field. Makes it 1-0 New York after 5. Jared Kelenic set to lead things off here in the 6th. Mets have a 1-0 lead now, as the Braves will send 9-1 and 2 up here with Kelenic, Albies, and Arcia. Kelenic has been on a clinic the last week or so. .429 average over the past 6 games. Homered in yesterday's game, but now the Braves trail 1-0. Popped him up, left side. And that is out number 1 as a foul out by Jared Kelenic gets things started in the 6th. And now back to the top of the order we go. Ozzie Albies stands in. He's 0 for 1, and he got hit by a pitch to start the game. Nobody on with 1 out. First pitch down, 1-0. Albies fouls it off, 1-1 the count. 1-0 Mets. DJ Stewart with a home run in the bottom of inning number 5 to break the scoreless tie. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Hitters count at 2-1 to Albies. Hitters count to the Braves leadoff man, the 2-1. Downstairs, 3-1. Orlando Arcia waits on deck. Albies crushes that ball foul, and it's full count, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Ozzie Albies. Swing and a ground ball into the hole in the infield. Could be a tough play, and he got it. Francisco Lindor. All the range in the world over there at shortstop. He gets it on the second base side of the bag. And there's 2 away here for Orlando Arcia. Nobody on. Senga's up over 90 pitches now. First pitch to Arcia is turned on and sent foul. It's 0-1. Arcia on the ground, again foul to the left, 0-2. 95 total pitches, biggest inning was the 4th. And the 0-2 pitch to Arcia. Swinging a foul ball that will go out of play. Inside, 1-2. Arcia battling here with 2 strikes, trying to keep the inning alive here for the Braves. 1-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it right by him. And the Braves go down 1-2-3. Senga, if that's it, what an outing. Best of the year. Top of the order due up here for the Mets. Home 6 here in Citi Field. 1-0 Mets have the lead, and the top of their order is coming up. Starling Marte to lead things off. And the first pitch to him is inside 1-0. So the Mets produce a run with the bottom half of their order. So now the top is going to try to keep that going. Strike one, 1-1. Off the plate, hitters count to Marte at 2-1. Hitters count, and a ground ball foul to the left, even at 2-2. Bryce Elder's looked good in this game, just the one mistake last inning. Gave up the home run to Stewart, and the Mets take the lead here in a pitcher's duel. Ground ball just foul to the right side. Two and two remains the count. And a fly ball again going into the seats. Good at bat here to lead things off in the sixth. Two. Fly ball center. Duvall ranging over a few steps will get under it to make the play, and that is out number one. And now Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 of the lineout and a strikeout today. He's had a history of killing the Braves at the plate. Tries to bunt, he got hit by it, and it's a strike. Inside 1-1. McNeil grounds it foul, and it's 1-2. 79 total pitches here for Bryce Elder. Has kept it pretty calm in this game. The 1-2 off the end of the bat. They'll do it again. Nobody on, one out here in the sixth. 1-0 Mets have the lead. And McNeil grounds this one. It's a fair ball for Riley. Long throw across. He's in time. 2 away. Good throw across by Austin Riley to get the speed of McNeil, and now here's Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2, singled back in the opening inning. Nobody on, 2 out. Strike one right down the middle, 0-1. In there for a strike at the knees, and it's quickly 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Inside 1-2. Strike 3 called at the knees. Nimmo couldn't pull the trigger, and that will retire the side. Good bounce back inning there from Bryce Elder. Braves trying to get the bats going. They trail by 1. Start of the 7th inning here in New York. 1-0 Mets have the lead. Braves have just been held to 1 hit in this game. Kodai Senga will stay out there. Started the inning with 98 pitches here against Ronald Acuna. And the first pitch he sees is grounded to shortstop. Lindor makes the play, and 1 pitch, 1 out here to start the 7th. Senga's looked very good. He came into play today with an ERA up over 7. And now he's held the Atlanta Braves to just 1 hit, and they trail 1-0. Here's Matt Olson. Lefty versus righty matchup in favor of the Braves first baseman. Nobody on, 1 out. Pitch number 100 is in there for a strike, 0-1. Raley and Lopez warming up in the Mets bullpen. A righty and a lefty. No balls and a strike. Olson hammers it foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Inside, watch out, 1-2. Besides the home run hit by DJ Stewart in the fifth, that is the only time a runner has touched second base in this game. Neither team has gotten a base runner beyond first. Olsen fouls that one away again, and it's 1-2. Braves' one hit was a single by Austin Riley in the second. The 1-2 pitch downstairs, Olsen's worked it back even at 2-2. Inside, he's worked it full at 3-2. Austin Riley, who is the only Braves hit of the night, waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Matt Olson. Swing and a laser beam towards the gap, left center field. And here goes Matt Olson on his way to second. As Stewart gets there quickly, the relay will go to third. It's a bad throw in, and that's going to allow Olson to get all the way to third, but the play is made, and they tag him out. Matt Olson tried to get aggressive, go all the way to third, and the throw beat him by a mile. And there's 2 away here in the 7th. And now here's Austin Riley, who takes outside 1-0. Beautiful relay by the Mets. It was a bad throw and then a great backup and awareness to gun Olson down at third, and he was out by a mile. That's the first time either team has had a base runner go beyond second base besides the home run by Stewart. Riley pops it up on the infield. Francisco Lindor takes charge, and Senga, what an outing. 7 shutout innings as it's time to stretch here in New York with the Mets leading at 1-0. Braves will go to their bullpen. Bryce Elder's night is done. Reynaldo Lopez will come in for the Braves. 19 games under his belt, 2.74 ERA. Righties are batting .250 against him. Lefties at $1.79. Pete Alonso set to lead things off here in the 7th. And he swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Tyler Matzek and Dylan Lee warming up in the Braves bullpen. Matzek a lefty, Matzek the lefty. Dylan Lee is also a lefty, actually. 2 left-handed batters. Pete Alonso back up the middle, base hit to start the inning. And the Polar Bear will no longer be kept quiet here tonight. His first hit of the ball game leads things off in the home 7th. Here's Francisco Lindor, who is 0 for 2. Off the fists and fouled away, 0-1. 2 for 10 in the series with a home run. That was yesterday. 3 RBIs for him. Runner on first with nobody out. And Lindor off the plate apparently, 1-1. Recorded his 700th career RBI in last night's game. The thrilling walk-off win for the Mets in extra innings, 11-9. The 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1. Hitters count to Lindor inside 3-1. Way ahead with Alvarez waiting on deck. Three-1. Swing and a miss, full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Chase the slider. And there's 1 away here in the 7th. Good comeback there from Reynaldo Lopez. Just ducked out of sight. Lindor goes down swinging, and now here's Francisco Alvarez, last night's hero for the Mets. 2 home runs, including the game winner. He's 0 for 2 here tonight, strike 1. Couple groundouts for him. Got 10 home runs on the season. He hit 9 and 10 last night. Pete Alonso, the runner on over at first here with 1 away in the 7th. Oh, 1 stays way high, 1-1. Breaking ball fouled away, 1-2 the count. 1-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts out of the bullpen now for Reynaldo Lopez. And there's 2 away. Take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The pitch break of 9 inches down below the zone. 2,200 rotations per minute. And after the base hit by Alonso, back-to-back strikeouts for Lopez. And he's back in control of this inning as Ronnie Mauricio stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Runner on first here with 2 out. Mauricio takes strike 1 at 99 miles an hour. Off the fist, fouled back, and it's 0-2. Lopez looking to strike out 3 in a row after the leadoff base hit, and it's inside 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Reynaldo Lopez to Mauricio. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Reynaldo Lopez, 3 straight strikeouts after the Polar Pete base hit. We head to the 8th, still 1-0. Brooks Raley will come out of the bullpen here for the Mets. 4 games under his belt with not allowing a run. He's not allowed a hit against a left-handed batter. In 4 games under his belt. Marcell Ozuna, first guy to face him. Braves down to their final 6 outs in a 1-run game. Ball 1 outside. Eddie Diaz and Lopez in the bullpen. Diaz the closer. 1-0 pitch. Ozuna downstairs, 2-0. On the ground left side, Lindor. He's been busy over there at shortstop today, and he makes that play. 1 away here in the 8th inning. And now Adam Duvall, who is 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. 2 for 10 in the series. Nobody on, 1 out. Outside, ball 1. Braves down to their final 5 outs here tonight. Trailing 1-0. Just 2 hits on the game for him. Strike 1, 1-1. Duvall turns and sends it foul. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss way ahead of the sinker. And there's 2 away here in the 8th inning. So 2 out, nobody aboard, and here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 1. First pitch swing and a ball sent fouled on the first base side. Walked back in the 3rd inning. Braves still with just 2 hits in the game, and their latest one was a Matt Olson double that he got thrown out on trying to go to 3rd. Murphy in the air to straightaway center field, barely having to move out there. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Last chance for the Mets to get some insurance in a 1-0 game. Dylan Lee will come out of the Braves bullpen, try to hold this game to a 1-0 score. 14 games under his belt this season, 16 innings pitched and a 2.25 ERA. And the guy leading things off here for the Mets, DJ Stewart, is the guy responsible for the only run on the board to this point. He hit that home run in the bottom of the 5th, and we've been there ever since. 1-0 our score, bottom 8. And Stewart grounds this one to Olson on the first pitch of the inning. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out here for Dylan Lee. So Lee's job is to keep it 1-0. Try to hold the Mets to where they are now. Mets' job, try to get some insurance for Edwin Diaz. Here's Beatty, the 9-hole hitter. He's 0 for 2. Braves will send Kelnick, the 9-hole hitter, followed by Ozzie Albies and Orlando Arcia in the in the top half of the ninth. Beatty's 0 for 2. Nobody on with 1 out. Right side foul, 1-1. Swing and a miss, got him to chase it outside, and now it's a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes from Lee. Downstairs, 2-2. Chop towards shortstop. Arcia on the forehand, off balance throw, got him by half a step. Both of these shortstops have been busy here today, and Arcia makes that play again. And there's 2 away. And now Starling Marte to the plate. Two out, nobody aboard, bottom 8. Top of the order, Marte, swing and a miss, nothing in 1. 0-1 pitch, Marte on the ground, Arcia again. He will make the play, and the side is retired. All right, here we go. Last chance for the Braves. They trail by 1. It'll be Kelnick, it'll be Albies, and it will be Arcia in the ninth. Edwin Diaz making his walkout to close this baby out. The line for Diaz, 9 games under his belt. He's got an 0-2 record. He's thrown 2 saves. He's 5 for 7. ERA at 5. Two-time reliever of the year in 2018 and 2022. They're in a 1-0 game. Looking to shut the Braves down and conserve the shutout. And take this series as well. First pitch of the ninth. Kelnick tries to bunt his way aboard, and it goes foul, 0-1. Kelnick fouls it off. He's quickly down, 0-2. Strike 3 called up, the knees went away. Kelnick couldn't pull the trigger. And it's a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ninth for Diaz. And now back to the top of the order with Ozzie Albies at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. Braves down to their final 2 outs tonight. Outside ball 1, 1-0. Oh for 2 hit by a pitch back in the 6th inning was Albies. Excuse me, back in the 1st inning he was hit by the pitch. Inside 2-0. Braves held to just 2 hits tonight. Slapped foul, 2-1. Hitters count to Albies. Outside, 3-1. Orlando Arcia waits on deck. As the Braves will try to get it down to the Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson territory. Here's the 3-1, and it's inside ball 4. Tying runs aboard. Braves making things interesting here in the ninth. And now Forrest Wall will come out to pinch run. And now Orlando Arcia to the plate, 1 on with 1 out. Tying run on over at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Diving back in is Wall safely. Arcia 0 for 3. Wall's on the move. Pitches a strike. The throw to second is not in time. And the tying run is at second base now as Forrest Wall gets the steal. And this is the first time either team has had a runner standing on second base. And now a base hit might tie the game. Arcia trying to come through in the clutch. No balls and a strike. Strike two. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, just barely 1-2, and Diaz didn't like the call. And Arcia stays alive. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew it right by him at 99. Edwin Diaz, his second strikeout here in the ninth. And the Braves are down to their final out. And now it all comes down to Ronald Acuna Jr. trying to come through in the clutch here against the Mets. First pitch. He's in there for a strike. 0-1. 0 for 3 tonight with a ground out back in the seventh. Can definitely change this game with one swing. Tying run at second base represented by Forrest Wall. The 0-1. Right down the middle. Acuna not swinging. And now the Braves are down to their final strike tonight. Edwin Diaz trying to shut the door. No balls and 2 strikes. Ronald Acuna at the plate. Swing and a miss. He made him look silly. And the Mets win the game 1-0 and take the series 2-1. The Mets hold the Braves to just 2 hits. They only had 4 themselves. But DJ Stewart's home run in the 5th inning sealed the deal right there. And the pitching was excellent for the Mets as they shut out the Braves. Edwin Diaz closes his door. And the Mets win it here on a Sunday night. So win the series 2-1 here at home. Pitching duel to perfection. But the Mets win. Edwin Diaz shuts the door. Struck out Arcia to lead things off. And then ended it of a strikeout of Acuna. Mets win 1-0.